That's crazy. Oh, wait, duh, that's the echoing blows. But wait, isn't that just... That's crazy. There's the... Because for some reason, Valerie gets a buff as soon as we spawn. For some reason.
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the Order? The Consul tried to kill presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar.
Yes. Well, if the Archivist said so, I suppose I can.
I think I just have to help the people inside this building.
Provisioner, I am responsible for coordinating the requisition and distribution of comestibles, medicinals, and miscellaneous.
Oh, wait.
The overwhelming majority of my time, you may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine.
Oh, for a second I thought this was going to be the chick that we talked to about the coils, but it isn't.
With the great disruption that has occurred to their lives, one can hardly blame them. That they are fed and remain healthy is sufficient for me. The Order of the Ascendant is dedicated to the ascension of humanity. Our ultimate goal may not be reached in our lifetime. If I can help others in need today, I shall do so to the utmost extent of my abilities and resources. Appreciate you respecting my time.
Oh, talk to the people. Resolve the disagreement of the voice. So, I guess we've been getting... Oh, hello! Hello! Put my hand in. And then I should have a perk, or... Oh, no, wait. What was it? No, it's like... I mean, I'm using a shunt. I mean, I have so many. Hell yeah. 2 more cranks? Why not? And then we'll just immediately swap back. That's so cool. They're talking about food shortages and I'm stealing from them. I don't think I have anything I want to craft at this time. I don't have a grip or... Oh, well. I guess I could take off the revolver. This could work, potentially. Because if I use the shock against the robots, I mean, I could practically stun lock them, quite literally. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my god, it does do like an actual like forward attack. That's crazy. Oh wait, duh, that's the echoing blows. But wait, isn't that just... That's crazy. That's insane. That's insane, actually. Oh, you've moved out of your little encampment.
Oh, Administrator Agarwal. Here to finally hash this out, are you? Thought this day would never come.
Yes, well, our esteemed outsider here has agreed to thoroughly appraise our situation, in the hope that we may finally close the book on the exclusion zone once and for all.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good start, at least.
Yes, please remind me again.
The seer predicted imminent danger to the exclusion zone. In the interest of safety, the displaced must leave.
Oh,
Well, the
God.
displaced are the ones taking that risk, on the grounds the predictions can be false.
The displaced are under the Order's care, and the Order should decide what is best for them. Hence why we need the help of an outsider. Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone in your capable hands.
So I'd like to discuss what I found out about the Order side, and let's start with the Order side, because I would much rather all of them stay here because it's safe and everything. But of course, if there's imminent danger, and if it's true, so let's discuss.
Speak on them.
All right, so, and I'll be talking about all these, so we'll... Rolo Nost, which I believe is the leader of this place. He told me a little bit about the predictions and their usefulness.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
He said they weren't always accurate, but he's too scared to ignore them.
But our predictions are given to inform and protect, not to frighten. Forgive me. I do not mean to disrupt.
You mean that missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
Oh, yeah, is that the one that was doing all the No, that's a different one. Nah, she's the preacher.
Her mission is to uplift and enlighten.
She's indoctrinating, not helping us. Can't you see the difference?
Point taken.
You actually got the provisioner to give you the time of day.
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced's needs. Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
Yeah.
If the provisioner's booked up, I say redeploy another egghead at the matter.
It's less of an issue of personnel as it is of safety. Contrary to your assumptions, we do care about your collective and individual well-being.
All right, now we're going to shift sides, talk about the displaced and their perspective of why they should stay, again, stay. Why they're already being protected by this group, and the group, the Order, has said that there's a prophecy that says that there's imminent danger and they need to leave.
I'm all
So-
yours, mediator.
It's a little far-fetched, but I found evidence of a collapsed structure.
Collapsed. But we built Matriarch's Mercy to optimize comfort and safety.
Yeah,
I'm
that
guessing
collapsed
you're
structure on
saying
the
this
side.
wasn't an official structure, more of a hastily assembled, precariously built shanty.
Kinda. The fault lies with the displaced. They should make better use of their Yeah, I mean, they shouldn't have to build in the conditions that they are now. I mean, yeah, it's pretty rough out here.
People are struggling to make do with what they have. If we had the exclusion zone, this wouldn't be a problem.
I'm aghast these structures weren't built following established Order construction guidelines.
So I'm going to guess and say that the exclusion zone that they're talking about is primarily like up top. Well, I'm guessing the exclusion zone is probably this whole area, except the whole displaced are all down here, while I believe that all the Order of the Ascent and like all the main people of them, of their society, is up top. That's what I think. But let's talk about the camp doctor and the health situation, because there are sick people down here. I gave some dude my medicine, but that's not the point.
I understand you were crucial in securing additional medical personnel for Matriarch's
Oh, yeah, that's right. I
Mercy.
brought the
Thank you.
mech.
Much appreciated. Way to go above and beyond. Anyhow, what was the good doctor's diagnosis?
He needs more resources, not more space. Well, yeah, he can't cure overcrowding.
At Auntie's choice, we'd view this from a lens of how sickness undercuts productivity.
That is indeed unfortunate, but the dangers predicted for the exclusion zone may outweigh these concerns. The what now?
When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire sub-rosa hooligans to duke things out for us.
That is unquantifiably absurd, and I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. That is pretty stupid. Yeah, I mean, having Sub-Rosa literally hired to each other to go, like, fight each other's battles, like, that's stupid in my opinion. So, yeah, the Order should work to prevent that.
Our standard response to tomfoolery is to assign the offender to community betterment detail. But I'll take it under advisement. By my calculations, you've explored this topic from every conceivable angle. Admirable work, Mediator. I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Unfortunate if true, but I leave the decision in your capable hands.
For the record, all this is ridiculous. Their needs outweigh the danger. The exclusion zone is theirs. I mean, that's calling it theirs is weird, but I rule for the Order. They predict disaster, and I won't risk the lives of the displaced. They've done some mathematics, and they're saying that there's some danger. I mean, they're already living here, like, sick, and the buildings are falling, and they're fighting each other, so, I mean, again, I really should rule for the displaced. I mean, that really would fit my character of being good, because then all the people are here, they're safe and everything. But oh, God, I don't know. For the record, all this is
Finally
ridiculous.
Understand what we're dealing with, huh? For every problem, there's an obtuse, indirect solution.
Regardless of your misgivings, I ask that you follow your reason.
Yeah. I mean, my reason is not all of their stuff come true, but they're too scared not to follow it. They already... no, I have to rule for the displaced. They have to stay here.
Well, if this is the fate that was augured, then I will not complain, though it goes against my very nature. Please, be safe. That's all I ask.
Not to worry, Administrant. The exclusion zone is our problem now. Here. You stay out of trouble. We'll try and do the same.
Burst SMG. Oh my God. I just realized the stealth multiplier on all these guns is over 400%. That's insane. I want a good sniper. Like, if I find a legendary sniper, I'll drop 20,000 bits on it if I have to.
Look on the bright side. I predicted the worst is behind us.
Okay, those are all, like, finding stuff. Okay, the only other thing is to talk to him. I'm just reading it, saying, yeah, just, we need to ask him about Victor. Oh, wait. Optional. You found a terminal entry about him that paints Seer Wiley as in an uncharacteristically poor light. There may be other messages. Ooh. Before you confront Abbott about it. Ooh. Let's search. Sealed.
Lovely day for differential geometry.
Yes. Just hope we've done the right thing.
Oh, it currently requires a code. I don't exactly see a terminal around here, and can't remember of anyone out there, so I don't know if I'm actually able to find anything else, unless it would have had to have been at a different area. This seer has got some fucking back bling going on. He's got one of the coils right there.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable.
What?
I was not informed you'd be arriving with a, scholar of alternative belief.
You are just dying to call me a cultist, aren't you?
Alright. What the fuck just happened? I know it says Earth Directorate Agent, and he said it in such a way that he's almost trying to, like, lie about my identity, but, like, really? You had to say that of all things? Okay.
Ah, yes, I'm sure. Well, good then. Consider my fears allayed. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Does a mantis queen kill its mate and feed on the corpse of its hatchling? Yes, please. I couldn't possibly indulge when there's a mischief afoot.
Sensible. Straight to business, then. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge?
And leave Abbot Newell to be subjected to the inanity of a total stranger? Absolutely not.
Don't trouble yourself about Seer Wiley. He's here as my aide. I trust him implicitly. Now, you were saying? Since losing access to the archive, the Order has been forced to limit its open exchange of ideas and information to avoid contaminating what few predictions we can still make.
Oh, that's right, because they're like, their equation's fucked, I think. Or they're still trying to figure it out, I guess. In other words, you're trying to avoid self-fulfilling prophecies. It's wise to limit the number of variables in an experimental study.
Well said. You clearly have a mind for science. The archive is a vast network of computational machines built beneath the ice of Cloister. Prior to the invasion, the Order used it to generate predictions on a vast scale. But listen to me prattling on. I'm sure you aren't here for a history lesson.
Well, now I know a little bit about that, so that's good. But, came from Victor.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
Yeah, he was a little messed up in the head, but I talked him down.
Well, praise the architect for small allowances. I'll speak with him. If you were able to talk him down, then hopefully his beliefs are not beyond curation.
Assign that task to me, High Scholar. Victor's obviously more dangerous than anyone knew. You shouldn't endanger yourself. The monastery needs its abbot now more than ever.
Your concern is greatly appreciated. However, I think it's best I speak with him personally. He'll confide more openly to me, plan willing.
Cracked his psyche like a crabble egg.
What empathy?
Now then, by exposing Victor's machinations, you've done the Order a good turn. Perhaps you would be interested in doing another? No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
So they know I'm an Earth Directorate agent. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, what was the point of me not telling everybody that I ever had the chance to tell if they just know off rip? I'm sure it's probably a piece of the story that I'm forgetting. Like, I was literally told to come here or whatever, but still, that's bullshit. Go void yourself. No.
Choosing levity at a moment like this is only further evidence of your lack of good judgment.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace. I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings. Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
The grand plan is the predetermined order to the entire...
Why is it not...
The entire universe.
Hello?
We can predict it down to a...
Why is it not... Oh, it's so fucking small.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back.
Enemy scrutinization officer.
Yeah? And what exactly makes you so sure of that? Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what? Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing? Just letting you know that this scrutinization officer says everything's hunky-dory. You've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long. Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you was someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally, I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately, my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me. You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you, see? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side. That bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning. My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it, her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn auto docs have gone on the fritz from the workload. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the auto docs work, and that should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send your message.
Okay, so I just do that.
There's been a murder at one of our forts. Troopers accused of poisoning her senior officer for
Oh,
some
yeah, I
preposterous
already
reason.
did that.
Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. The last thing I can do is waste one for days just to find out if she did or didn't toxify him.
Time to say, oh, that? I already did that. All right, send my message.
Well, I suppose it can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts. And you have already made me look better in the eyes of the executives. All right, I'll send it. Though if you're looking for more work, I'll gladly pay you as per Auntie's rules and bylaws. Solving the rest sure would pluck some cysts off the pig that is my migraine. And stop eating up my time.
Now I can just immediately fly back to him and say that we've cleared things up with Auntie's Choice. Which should hopefully give us more of a, God, that is so loud. Should give us a little bit of bonus to our reputation here. Excuse me.
I communicated your prediction to Administrator Agarwal. I'm not sure why she's budged on letting the refugees move into the exclusion zone, but I agree. Very worrying indeed. Anything I can do to assist you?
Talking about the choice that I made.
Oh, of course. What would you like to discuss? No, anything I can do to assist you?
I clicked on the wrong thing.
Yes, what have you discovered? Oh, you've lessened the load on my mind considerably. And you have the Order's gratitude. Any other updates?
About me, was it?
I converse with many members of the Order on a number of subjects. No doubt I was extolling Seer Wiley's numerous virtues. We can discuss this more at a later time.
Yeah, we'll discuss this at a later time, don't you worry. Is that totally done for that quest? Okay. Uncover. Oh my goodness, why? Alright, so I think this is a great place to leave it off. So when we come back, we are going to be going right into the manufactory to see if we can learn more about Abbott. Right? It was... Yeah, the optional is trying to find more about... He's unwilling to discuss your terminal findings with him present. Perhaps he'll be more forthcoming later when the seer is not around. So perhaps I can find even more correspondence about that. And also, we're going to try and figure out who the hell has betrayed the Order and wants lawlessness in the area. And then I'm probably going to kill them. But we're going to be doing all that in the next one, and I hope to see you then. Peace.